I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, double honors to the apostles of GMS, and salutations to the Akim out there pushing his word in sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. The Spirit came over me to get into a topic today. I've actually came across this YouTube video when it comes to Chem-Trails. I'm pretty sure a lot of you have heard of it, and geoengineering. Now I want to show this video because this is a video that happened on July 15, 2014 at the Shasta County Board of Supervisors in California. And you have pilots, doctors, and scientists making statements about the geoengineering, the chemtrails that's being sprayed out throughout the world. So I'm going to play this for a little bit so you can hear what they're saying.
Aircraft making a condensation trail is very similar in many ways to when you go outside on a cold day and exhale, you create a condensation trail. That little cloud is a condensation trail. Now, if you take a 2-mile walk on a cold day and you can turn around and you can see your condensation trail tracking all the way back for 2 miles. That's how crazy it is to think that what we're looking in the sky is actually condensation trails.
The contrails, not the chemical, the contrails occur because of cold air, minus 30. It takes a high altitude, around 30,000 feet plus. There's carbon dioxide and water vapor in that exhaust. That turns to ice crystals, and that's what you see, the white stream behind it. Those white crystals of ice warm up, dissolve, and the smoke goes away. And it never lasts more than a minute. What we're seeing now, and I first could not believe it, and I started looking at the skies, and these are not normal. They're not natural. There's something going on. I don't know who it is or why they're doing it. All I can testify is it's not natural and it's not normal.
Now, this pilot here, former commercial airline pilot, said that he doesn't know who it is. It's not natural. Now, maybe, of course, you can never take hear to what these devils, these Edomites, are saying when it comes to they don't know, or are they just plain stupid because they're in front of a board meeting and, they're probably scared for their own lives. Now, it has come out on public national TV that these are chemtrails, or they're calling them. But what they're saying is that they're using it for global warming tactics, because it's these wicked scientists are saying that, hey, the Earth is getting warmer or cooler. They can never make up their minds, because Esau's a serpent and, forked tongue. So now, this is a video from Al Gore at the Ellen DeGeneres show, and he even comes out, full-blown comes out and says exactly what they're doing. So I'm going to play this clip as well.
First of all, let me ask you this question. There's a rumor, I don't know if this is true or not, that some scientists are trying to figure out a way to block the sun to try to slow down global warming.
Yeah, it's a measure of the feeling of desperation that some of them feel.
Are they really thinking they can do that?
Well, some of them are seriously proposing, and I think it's completely nuts.
Yeah.
You put another kind of pollution, sulfur dioxide, up to orbit, cover the atmosphere. The sky won't be really blue in the way it is now anymore, but it would block out some of the sun's heat so that we wouldn't have to take the difficult steps to stop spewing all this global warming pollution into the atmosphere. And of course, there are a lot of problems with what they're proposing. It turns out plants need sunlight.
Yes.
It wouldn't stop the acidification of the oceans, and it really should be yet another wake-up call for why we need to stop.
All right, so you have it right there. Al Gore, vice president to Bill Clinton, under the Bill Clinton administration, publicly stating that they are spraying in the skies. All right, so I want to get now into the scriptures, because this is this is sorcery. All right, and when you get into the first, I'm going to go into Isaiah. This is exactly why Babylon is going to be judged. This is Isaiah going to start out with 47 verse 8. Therefore hear now this, thou that art given to pleasures, that dwellest carelessly, that sayest in thy heart, I am, and none else besides me. I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children. Right? But these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day, the loss of children and widowhood. They shall come upon thee in their perfection, for the multitude of thy sorceries, and for great abundance of thy enchantments. Right? And when you look up that word sorceries, Salakia, it's meaning witchcraft or sorcery. All right? So what Babylon America is doing with these chemtrails, they're spraying and bringing out sorcery, bringing out poison. All right? And in fact, if you go to Revelations 18 and 23, and the light of the candle shall shine no more at all in thee, and the voice of the bridegroom and of the bride shall be heard no more at all in thee, for thy merchants were the great men of the earth, for by thy sorceries were all nations deceived. And if you look up the sorcery in the Greek, sorceries, it means pharmakia. Or let's see what this devil says.
Strong's G 5331. Pharmakia.
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 Okay. And this is according to the Blue Letter Bible. And they're saying here the use of administering of drugs, poisoning, sorcery, magical arts, often found in connection with idolatry and fostered by it. Okay, because you know Esau, the elite, they're in that idolatry spirit too, worshiping idols and shit. So you can see fully well that Babylon America is practicing witchcraft, sorcery, right? And just to even get more, if you go to etymology online or etymology online, if you look up the word pharmaceutical, you see pharmaketikos or pharmakis, which is preparer of drugs, poisoner. Same thing in the Blue Letter. The use of administering of drugs or preparing drugs. All right. And if you go to sorcery, a sorcerer, a wizard. Okay. So you have these devils spraying in the sky, chemtrails, and you see these Edomites coming out full blown, having hearings at the board meetings and on public national television telling you. It gets better though. You should. I'm gonna play this a little bit more.
There's got to be some outside influence.
I'm here to give you testimony that chemtrails, they're not compromised, are indeed real. They're spraying almost every day. I watch the clouds and watch the spraying program going on. I want to tell you that we're in very great danger from the pollution that's coming down over us. And we've been led astray by the military-industrial complex. And they're responsible for the cloud's creation and weather manipulation programs. They're dark operations. That's why they're not out in the media.
I look around and I see people starting to look up and see them. Many times I've spoken about chemtrails, and I get this blank look on my face. What are you talking about? I say, look up. There's a cloud up the flag flat. I look up. And so, boy, they're really out there working.
Look up at the sun, you see a white haze. That is aluminum floating in the air right now. It's coming from the aircraft.
There's a huge amount of aluminum being found because these sprays have aluminum, strontium, barium, manganese. And there's a lot of argument that aluminum is very common to be found. But aluminum is only common in bonded form. It's not common in free form. You're finding high rates of free aluminum in the soil, which is not nice.
The metal compounds that are being used are environmentally dangerous. We need to be monitoring them. We need to be testing them.
Okay, these previous guys, I've watched exactly what they do for the rest of the time. I've seen exactly the same stuff. So get on marks on those. want some figures? Okay, latest water test. Tested around 13,100 micrograms per liter. Rain 2015. Rumble, it should be 0. So 13,100 is pretty damn much, folks. It used to be 0. Then it was 100s for 2000s. And then in since 2010, it's into the 1,000s and the latest 15,100. In the snow on Mount Shasta, you'll see in Mount Shasta 61,000 4 times the amount that is found in the soil up there. Where the hell is this stuff coming from if it's not coming from the soil?
We have clouds in the sky we've never seen before. Almost every day, I'm seeing clouds I've never seen before. And NASA has been even named a few of these new clouds. And it's really interesting, but NASA is a corporation. I want you to know that. NASA has also conducted a research program on what they call metallized fuels. We're actually putting aluminum oxide right in the fuel because it has 2 atoms of aluminum, 3 atoms of oxygen. So during the combustion process, it releases all that oxygen and dramatically increases efficiency, but it leaves the aluminum in the air.
We got things coming from sky down, and it's a huge, huge problem. Because as it comes down, what happens is a couple of things. Is that it actually is in our air, we breathe it. And as we breathe it, it's actually going to go up to our nostrils, into our brain, easiest access to our brain from the road. The contaminants that are things that have been identified, which already have been mentioned, are aluminum. Aluminum is the #1 free radical generator to the brain to cause early apoptosis, which is early death of brain, and it begins to set off the scar tissue, which we call the imaginum, which is part of the chemical matrix related to Alzheimer's.
I mean, neurology.
I mean, you could watch the rest. I'll post the link up. I mean, you could just see right here that the board members don't even give a damn. You see that this fucking wicked Edomite bitch just looking at her computer, not even caring what they're saying. But they're telling you they're poisoning the skies, all right? And it's a shame that our people are just not waking up to this. But, you know, what does the scripture say on that? If you go to, you know, what Yahushua said, yeah, right here. This is Luke 16, verse 8. And the Lord commended the unjust steward because he had done wisely, for the children of this world are in their generation wiser than the children of light. All right? And that's really what it is. I mean, the children of light, the children of Israel, a majority of them are oblivious to what is really going on in this world. I mean, they're poisoning our skies. They're really killing us, and we're breathing this in. And you have the devil themselves, man, the Edomites themselves telling you this. So I just wanted to give out this edification. Also, one last thing. I found another website. It's called Global Sky Watch. And it says, you can actually go on, and it says Chem-Trails in the Bible, all right? And it says, according to Revelation 18:23, you know, merchants who were the great men of the earth. The word great does not mean good. It means mighty or powerful. And they actually use the Strong's concordance. That's amazing. And so who was perpetuating the great drugging? Powerful merchants. Today, the most powerful merchants in the world are men who own or control, you know, let me make this bigger for you, who own or control global corporations. The most powerful types of corporations in the world are oil companies, pharmaceutical companies, and of course they didn't mention the international bankers, okay? But you can just see that, I mean, the Bible is coming to life and right in front of your eyes. And for those that, you know, are not in this truth, man, you know, it's a damn shame. But I guess, you know, there has to be 2/3. So with that, I'm gonna post up this link. I just want to edify that, you know, you have right now pilots, doctors, and scientists that are at a board meeting in California, Shasta County board, telling you about the chemtrails, the geoengineering that's being sprayed in the sky, poisoning you, and all in the name of global warming. And if you get deeper in that, which is another topic, they also use this for what? Warfare. And that's another topic. But until then, I was going to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahawashai. Okay, double honors to the apostles of GMS, and salutation to all the Akim out there pushing this word in sincerity and in truth. And just wake up and open your eyes. I mean, this is it. These are the last days. Shalom.